Hello, and welcome to HBM's Crypto-Corner for Wednesday, September 14th, 2022. We have a couple of things to talk about, so let's get started. First of all is a lesson in what not to do in promoting a supposed Bigfoot video. This says, finally, indisputable proof. Bigfoot spotted in Northern California. Supposedly. You take a look at that Bigfoot. Does that look like a Bigfoot? Look at the arms. Look how short the arms are. This is most likely either a hoax or somebody in long sleeves and long dark pants. But let's move on with the article. There is new indisputable proof that Bigfoot exists and has been spending most of his time in Northern California. The footage was sent to a paranormal group by a photographer/videographer who specializes in aerial videography using a quadcopter. A quadcopter is a drone that is lifted and propelled by four rotors. The photographer says he was doing a pre-shoot to get some ideas about what they would shoot when the actual shoot day came. When he returned home and reviewed the footage, he noticed what appears to be a large man-like figure in one of the shots. He says he doesn't know if it's a Bigfoot or a Sasquatch, but he was confused and sent it to the paranormal group for further analysis. The footage was taken near Roseville, California. At the end of the video, the quote-unquote expert says he believes this could be Bigfoot, or a man wearing black pants and a black hoodie. So what do you think? Bigfoot? Sasquatch? Leave us your comments. I'm gonna press X to doubt on this one. That does not look like a Bigfoot. Looks like a person. Now, why a person would be walking around in the woods in long dark pants and a long dark hoodie, who knows? But people do strange things sometimes. And this could be one of those cases. No, this is not a Sasquatch. I mean, better luck next time. This is not, quote unquote, indisputable proof. I mean, I think it's kind of ridiculous to call this indisputable proof. It's indisputable proof that some people think that everything is Bigfoot. This is not a Bigfoot. I'm sorry to say. No, I'm not sorry to say. I'm not sorry to say that that's not a Bigfoot. I'm not sure what the individual was thinking. But one thing that should have been done was there should have been some comparison photos taken at the same site of a person. Supposedly this was supposed to be a large creature, a large figure. Well, if that's the case, then put somebody there who is essentially in the same place. Put somebody in the same place. That would be my challenge to the individuals who are claiming this is a Bigfoot. Otherwise, stop wasting our time. Finally, on a happier note, the Honey Island swamp monster is a cryptid you should know. Meet the Honey Island swamp monster. According to legend and supposed eyewitness accounts, it's a 500-pound beast, part man, part animal, with bright yellow eyes, covered in hair from head to toe, and about 8 feet tall. It wanders through the moss-covered cypress trees in Honey Island Swamp, which is in eastern St. Tammany Parish in Louisiana, about 40 miles from New Orleans. NOLA.com recently published a great article about the creature, including some history of the legend and some fascinating eyewitness accounts. NOLA.com explains. Over the decades, numerous people have talked of an ape-like creature or creatures living in swamps. Like other quote-unquote monsters, Loch Ness, Bigfoot, the Honey Island Swamp Monster has developed an enduring legend. The monster has its own Wikipedia page and has been the source of numerous news stories and documentaries. Talk of the monster, of course, is also a staple of some of the swamp tours operating in the area. Reporting a sighting of Bigfoot, Sasquatch, and even the Honey Island Swamp Monster does not get you labeled a crazy person anymore. And therefore, those who believe eyewitnesses are not labeled crazy either, said Dana Holyfield, granddaughter of Harlan Ford, a man often credited with having the first recorded encounter with the purported swamp monster. As with all great monsters, certifiable proof has been elusive. Next time I'm visiting family in St. Tammany Parish, I'm going to ask if we can go to the swamp and look for the monster. I'm sure my family will be thrilled. So, yes, the Honey Island Swamp Monster, a very interesting mystery. But when Harlan Ford and Billy Mills, who was with him, reported this creature, they said that it was almost cat-like, that it had front paws rather than hands, and that it looked very different from anything else that had been seen before. That was in 1963. Then they saw it again in 1974. And, of course, In Search of produced a 20-minute segment about the Honey Island Swamp Monster, which was quite fascinating. And Harlan Ford was part of that episode. But I mean, like I say, the way they described it was very different from a traditional Sasquatch or Bigfoot. It was just very weird. Does that mean it was not a Sasquatch or Bigfoot? No, I'm not saying that. But again, it's a fascinating mystery. It's an interesting mystery, and I figured I'd end this on a happier note than talking about some quote unquote indisputable proof of Bigfoot. And that's going to do it for this week. Well, thank you very much for tuning in. You guys are the heart of the show. I always say that, but I always mean it. And I'll continue this talking you guys want me to. I know this is another short show, but not much to talk about this week. And hey, until next week, y'all be good or be good at it. This makes me a Crypto Corner.